What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Supper in a Can. We're not at Vald'oro this week, we're at the Hydro for the biggest party this year, and who better to have on than the PRTY girl herself, SJ. Welcome to the show. Now, without further ado, let's get a munch.
Just ride with it, like, go and get live with it.
Well, SJ, welcome to Supper in a Can. It is not Vald'oro this week. First of all, let them know where are we and what we're doing tonight.
We are at the OVO Hydro tonight for the biggest party yet. BLK is going back to back all night long with various starters. We've got Jez and Jod, Charlie Sparks, Diane, Phantasm, Black Traffic, Miltex. Should I got them all? I should know this stuff. But yeah, we're going to make history tonight. So what better to celebrate than with some nice food?
A wee chippy beginning. Well, first of all, none of us have looked at this chippy. Fingers crossed.
Oh. It actually looks good. Did they put some vinegar on it though?
That's the thing, I don't know.
Oh, I don't think they would.
That was my only worry. I feel like, yeah, because then it would get soggy.
Oh well.
Ah well, we've got it nonetheless. But what would your go-to order be? Because we did have to just guess here and go for the sausage. But
the crispy chicken for the Olympia and Bovril, have you ever tried it? So if you know chippies and you like chippies, go to the Olympia and Bovril to do this crispy battered chicken. It's out of this world.
Is that your local then? Is that where we going?
I'm Hamilton, it's not that far, but when you're going to ask me my first question, I'll tell you more about the chippy.
Well, that's how we'll start it then. How did you begin your PRTY journey? How did you get involved in the team?
So, maybe about 3 years ago now, I was in a car crash.
Oh wow.
And I got an insurance payout. But at the time I was working in a chippy, so I used to work 11 to 11, 5 days a week. So I used to work in the chippy, and then I got the, do you want me to know that?
I've given up with that, I've not got any nails.
I got an insurance payout put in my bank, and I thought, where is the first flight out of here? Booked myself a flight to Marbella. Went there and then went right through to Dubai, and I was in Dubai for 4 months. Got a wee bit bored, met a girl at a pool party, and she done social media management. So I thought, how can I do this? Started doing the course when I was in Dubai, and then I came home, went to my first ever rave, and it clicked. I was like, how can I make money off of doing what I love, which was going to raves? So I'm sitting scrolling TikTok one day, I'm on Instagram, I see all the party stuff coming up, but I'm like, the party get a TikTok? Because I'm an absolute TikTok fanatic, that is my go-to app. And they didn't have one, so I messaged Gio on Instagram, chatting away and whatever, and I was like, why have you not got a TikTok? He went, we've not to run it. I went, well, I've just done social media management, so want to let me run your TikTok for free, and that'll give me a bit of experience. But Party were actually my end goal client. Like I wrote on my manifestation goal, they're my end goal client, that's who I want to work with, and they were my first.
What was it like living in Dubai? I always feel that would be pretty...
Well, at first Dubai was never my place of choice. It's never somewhere that I thought I would go. It's not really my style, I'm more like European, like I love Amsterdam and all that. But see when you're there, you just get this whole different feeling around about you. It's different, so it was amazing, yeah. Everything's just so clean and, you know, you just carry yourself a bit different when you're there. No?
Where would be your go-to holiday destination for a rave? Choose any country in the world.
That I've not been to.
That you've not been to. But you'd bring the team.
I want to say China or something. I've looked at Chinese crowds and they're pretty mad. And I think the party stuff kind of fits in with the colours there, because most rave brands are like dark and industrial. We're very much
pink
colour.
Yeah.
And yeah, we want lots of colour, so I think China could be quite cool.
That's a good one. That's a really good trip. Because I seen Central C was doing like club nights in China.
Yeah, well that's what actually I seen.
Yeah, and it looked bouncing, yeah.
And David Rust, he does a lot of stuff over in Asia as well, and it just always looks crazy. So
who would you say is your top 5 Glasgow DJs?
Jez and Jod, got to be. That's going to count as 2.
They can count as 1. We'll give them 1 since they're together.
Cancel, I love the stuff that Cancel do. I'm not really into the overly hard techno, but at the end of the night it's good. Snedden, because I love a bit of Makina. Makina is my guilty pleasure. But 5 Glasgow DJs.
We can back 5.
5, I don't know. Watch this, I'll do this, and then I'll be like that.
After, don't mention him.
Like, shit, I didn't mention this one, can't think.
What was the first kind of ravey thing that you went to then that you think got you into it?
Club 69, Diane is actually playing tonight. Club 69 in Paisley, yeah. So I'd never ever been into raves. No, it was never my scene. I always thought it's a bit too common. Everybody's doing it. Why do they like it? And me and Mike at the time, both of us were sitting talking about it one night. His pal phoned like, I'm going to this rave tonight. So he's looked at each other like, Mum, we'll go and try it. Went to Club 69, and I swear to God, I have never felt an atmosphere like that. And that was it. Like I just fresh home from Dubai, done my course. I was like, how can I make money off of doing this? Like, these two things have to come in hand at some point.
Do you think you've like kind of pioneered the interviewing at festivals then? Have you seen other people maybe trying to copy what you're doing?
See, the amount of people that once I started doing the social media management for Party, the amount of people, social media managers that just cropped up out of nowhere, content creators content creators just cropped up out of nowhere. And I'm not saying like I've influenced that, but I think a lot of folk just seen like I love making TikToks, right? So I'm on it every day.
Well, I seen like before I knew that it was you I'd been interviewing, I was watching your video, the video in the train.
What, my personal one?
Yeah.
What was it?
I was like, mate, what is this? What was the story? It was like people were fighting on the train or something like that.
Just come on the train, just started attacking this random guy. And then other people were sticking up for them and they were just getting it started. Then these kids started sparking each other out. I was like, what is going on here? Obviously with me being ginger and had my specs on at the time,
stayed
wasn't
clear of
getting
it.
involved, that's pure
Nah, of course.
Like, I was like, I'm not getting involved.
Because as soon as you said something, you'd be the next target.
They were punching old men and all that, so...
Mad. Do you like posting your own TikTok? What do you prefer? Do you prefer being like SJ, get ready with me, or do you prefer doing your interviews?
I don't really do so much get ready with me because I find it hard to actually film and do my makeup at the same time. Then it's a pure half-hour video, and then that's going to take me ages to cut up. But my outfit of the days, I love.
No, that's it. That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. Outfit of the day.
Love my outfit of the day videos. And just chatting to my camera. I used to like doing like the kind of voiceover ones and stuff like wee tunes and stuff, but they never get as much reach. See if I open my front camera up and I just talk nonsense to my camera, I get mad views on it, mad comments. So.
When did you first start to see your own TikTok kind of blow up and get some kind of traction?
Maybe about a year ago now. I did have an old TikTok account and an old Instagram account. I think combined I had a network of like maybe 75k across the both.
Wow.
And when I came back from Dubai, I shut them all down. It was just before I went to Dubai. I thought, got a wee bit of money, go to Dubai, disappear off the face of the earth, and I came back and I started all brand new accounts up. So maybe over like the past year and a half, everything's kind of just went crazy.
Because I'd noticed that when I was like, because you've got your own personal and then you've got the one that you use for your, like, your kind of marketing on Instagram.
Yeah.
Because I was like, because usually that's how I'll somehow find out some of my stuff. I'll like just scroll on Instagram, just scroll. But I only got to like, I think it must have been 2023. That was like the most recent.
On my
or maybe
personal?
No, on the social CEO.
Yeah, I don't really use my social CEO TikTok. I'm not consistent with it. I should be, but I'm not. But my own TikTok seems to get better traction than that one, so I think I'm just going to combine the two and just have it the one. Yeah.
Do you do much outside of PRTY then for your social media, or do you just stay?
Yeah. At first, the goal was to do social media management and have multiple clients in different industries. And then when I started working with the boys, I was like, this is fueling my fire. Like I had a few other clients with like tanning companies and cafes, but nothing was getting me excited. I wasn't excited to do the other work. And I thought, I've got a brilliant opportunity here, so why would I go and do other things when I can just do this full time?
Do you feel like, because of how close these all are in the team, it's kind of hard to switch from like work mode to friendly mode, or do you think you do that quite easily?
Yeah, like we'll sit in the HQ and we'll all sit at the desk and everybody will just be cracking on at their laptops, and then we'll have let's build a wee bit of momentum. We'll go up on the whiteboard and we'll just chat shit and come up with ideas and stuff like that. But it's such a good work-life balance, do you know what I mean? Like they're like my brothers, like I've got 6 other brothers that my mum didn't birth, so I'm like that. It's great, do you know what I mean? It's just such a family, but
that's class. Because it does seem like that, just even like on the YouTube videos and all that, it's just like, you're just having fun. Yeah. You kind of forget sometimes that like, it's a job, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. People say like if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life.
I like that saying.
So that's the one.
I love what I do,
Have you
but...
trying this?
Oh, of course, getting bite into that sausage.
I know. I'm going to actually put a complaint into the supper and a can, guys, because there's no pickles.
There is no pickle challenge, unfortunately.
Oh, I love pickles.
But I just didn't trust the pickles that aren't Vald'oro. So you're saying you've been here in the team for 2.5 years.
Yep.
When did you see that it was really starting to take off?
I think right from the beginning.
Yeah.
I think probably obviously at the events, but my first day in the HQ, that's when I first got to see what it is the boys actually do in the office. And at this point, everybody was still working normal jobs as well. Do you know what I mean? So everybody was in and then going to uni, going to work, and then the shifts that we were putting in HQ, I was like, this is getting taken really, really seriously. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is going to be something absolutely massive. And the first party festival was one of the moments where I actually just stood on the stage and I was like, no way of us being in the office. And you know you're doing a lot, but you don't feel like you're, don't feel like you're getting much done, but it seems that seamless and smooth, all the stuff that you are doing. Like, how have we managed to put this full big festival together? Do you know what I mean? Just 7 of us sitting at this table. But yeah, I think I always knew from the beginning that there was something in this, so I just never gave up with it.
Do you think that over the past few years there's been a lot more young people getting into the kind of rave culture?
Yeah, 100%.
And also, would you say that it's hand in hand? Do you think it's because maybe how big you guys got, that's what drew people in? Well, you guys in a whole?
We've got people that will come out of the DMs and they'll be like, oh, it's my 18th birthday, or like, I'll be 18 for this. Like kids that don't even know what a night out is yet.
What do you think about the no phones policy in raves nowadays, just with how everything is with technology?
Yeah, I'm very on the fence with that because I think the atmosphere is much better when there's no phones. Because I know personally, I don't know if it's because I'm always supposed to have my phone out at the rave.
Can relax a bit more.
Yeah, I can relax a bit more. My phone's away and I don't need to be on it. But then also, from my work point of view, I want everybody to have their phones out. I want everybody to show the world, post on TikTok, post on Instagram what it is that we're doing. Do you know what I mean? And I remember when I first started going to raves, I would take videos and I'd lie in bed and watch them later on. Do you know what I mean? It's always good when your memories and that come up, but yeah, I'm very, very on the fence about that.
Yeah, you can do no phones and people have a good time, but also when it's a company and when it's a business, like that is how you're getting out. That's how, obviously word of mouth is still a thing, guaranteed, but
yeah, like the punters do my marketing for me.
Do you know what I mean? All it takes is one TikTok. If you're like, say if you're starting out again and you did one thing, all it would take is one TikTok in the crowd to blow, and that's it. Where is this? Who's DJing? How did I get this? Blah, 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 blah. That's why I think it's very...
And maybe like with the old rave scene dying out is because they've got this no phones policy. Yep. Nobody's seeing what's happening. You know what I mean? Nobody's catching the vibe.
The same as most things though, how people are wanting things to be like how it used to be.
Well, everything's online now, so like your online presence is your shop front. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like walking down the high street. What you see online is essentially your shop window back in the day. So you want as much out there and you want it to look the best that it can.
So you're saying walking down the high street, do you get spotted now quite a lot as the PRTY girl?
Yeah. I know, I don't like saying that because I feel like that's quite big-headed saying that.
Not at all, but
I could be walking up between and folk will be like, oh, can I get a photo with you? Can I get a photo with you? You know what I mean? It's quite funny.
Do you like, or because I feel like some people don't. Some people are like,
no, I'm dying to be famous. I'm dying to be famous.
So am I, to be fair. People don't want to say it, but it's like...
I'll totally admit it. Like, I am dying to be famous. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I want.
What's your ambition for it? Like, how soon you want to be famous? Because I feel like there's people that want to be famous to be famous, or for the money, or for, like, what would you say is your...
Well, the money's obviously going to be good, but I just want to be recognised. Like you say, I'm from Hamilton, I'm from a small town, do you know what I mean? And a lot of people where I'm from have got that small town mindset, do you know what I mean? And
yeah.
before I was 21, my life was totally different. Like, I had a total crazy past, and I was like, no, I can actually fully...
change it?
180, 360, let's turn this around and change it, do you know what I mean? And if you told me when I was 20, 21 that I would be here today doing this, putting an event on the Hydro with my pals, I'd have been like, you're talking shit. But now I'm like, no, I just want to keep striving for bigger and better. Do you know what I mean?
Too right. And nah, you definitely will be. Even just, as you're saying, 3 years, if this is what you're getting to.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the next 3 years
what's going to be in the next 3 years. Yeah, that's what I was asking Doco earlier. I was like, what's next? And he was like, make this bigger.
Exactly.
That's what he just said.
This year, you've been to Amsterdam, you've been to Paris, you've been to Tenerife.
Yep.
Out of all the PRTY away days, away from home, what's been the best? What's been the best atmosphere?
Got to be Amsterdam for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what Tenerife was buying because it's in the sun. Do you know what I mean? So when you've got that vitamin D, a couple of strawberry dacks and all your pals, it's great. But Amsterdam would be like my city of choice. Like that's where I want to move to. Like
I'm going in 3 weeks' time.
Oh, have you been before?
I've never been before.
Oh, I've been 12 times.
Really?
It's my favourite place ever. Like I normally just go myself and go to all the art museums and stuff like that. But Amsterdam, yeah, that was the best atmosphere for me. Loved it there. But Tenerife was off the scale.
So for all the young people that are seeing what you do and they want to get into it, what's the best advice you could give people?
Do not give up. Do not give up. Like, don't stop, not one day. I remember when I started doing this, when I came back from Dubai and I was doing my social media thing, and PRTY was just a kind of part-time thing. And my mum was like, why don't you just go and get a normal job and until this takes off and you can still stay at home, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no. I was like, I could see if I divide any other minute of my time into something else, I mean, I'm not going to give all my time to that. So whether it's social media management, content creation, whatever it is that you want to do not give up. Even if you need to like sacrifice other things, and I thought I'll take a year or two of being skint, it doesn't matter to me because I know what I want in the end. Just don't give up and just put yourself out there. Like, you need to just be bold. I just got my hips all tattooed the other day. And it says you die if you do, you die if you don't over it. Like, what's the worst that's going to happen, do you know what I mean? Go and embarrass yourself in front of people. It's only people that are below you are going to find you embarrassing. See the people that are already above you and have already done it, they're not going to think, oh, that's a redneck that she's trying. They done it one day, so don't give up.
I think that's really good advice. And I think, you've mentioned it, but there is such that gimp culture here. Yeah. But I also think people kind of use that too much as an excuse.
Oh, I want to be the, see if there's gimp culture, I want to
like,
be the biggest gimp I want to be the biggest gimp there is, you know what I mean? I want people to look at their phone and me come up on their For You page and for them to be like, oh my god, no way, look at her, blah blah blah, redneck. Good, make me the fucking biggest redneck ever.
How important do you think it is for people to go and actually support their favourite DJs live? Rather than just listening to their tunes or just following them on Instagram, do you think that actually going to see it and going physically and paying for the ticket makes a big difference?
I don't think so much DJs do it as well for like the money aspect, so they're not looking really for the ticket money. So I don't see so much about paying, but if you enjoy a particular artist, then there's no better feeling in the world than thinking the person that I love hearing their sound is right in front of me, doing it, do you know what I mean? I would love to go and see Fred again, love, but can I get my hands on a ticket? No. Can I? No, not for love nor money. If there is an artist that you particularly like, then obviously just make the effort to go and support them, and especially from an artist point of view, if they're looking out at the crowd and they're actually seeing people that are genuinely loving what they're doing, that's going to give them more ambition as well. So
Gives it, I think it gives you such a boost as well.
Yeah.
Like all the DJs that are going to be playing today, just looking out on that.
Like
Just
imagine how
like-
BLK felt when he looked at it and seen that the Hydro had sold out in like 6 minutes, but that's nuts, you know what I mean? That's
Oh,
nuts.
no, exactly.
All these people for me.
If the guys came to you and they said, SJ, the next PRTY show, we want you to book everyone. We want you to pick the DJs. You've got 6 spots to fill up.
Yep.
Who's making it on that list for you? There's no bounds, money's no thingy. You can tell anyone, you can ring them up, they're there.
Right, well I would have Fred again. I know he's not really party vibe, but I'm sure we could like adjust
You
the
can get him
lineup.
in, you can get him in.
We could adjust the lineup to do that. Jez and Jod, I love a perfect set. She's good too. Who else would I have on there? Snedden and Multunes for a wee bit of Makina. God, this is a very multi-genre.
This is a
This
very good
very,
festival.
very multi-genre lineup here. Yeah, maybe Camel Flat too. Don't know what order I would put them in, but Jez and Jod, Parfait could close.
Would you put any of them back to back?
Maybe Jez and Jod back-to-back Multunes. I think they've maybe done that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Gio kind of tends to play harder and Jod plays more wordy stuff, and then Multunes does the Makina. That is the most raj lineup ever, isn't it? That is.
I like
Fred
the
again,
thinking
Camel
there.
Fat, 2 Makina DJs and 2 hard techno DJs.
So, you were a footballer in primary school, is that correct?
Oh,
you were a
great.
defender.
Yeah, I was a
That
defender.
people might not have known.
No, I actually gave up dancing. I gave up dancing. I know, look, I'm dressed like a wee bit of a tomboy as well today. I've got 2 very different styles. One, full
I was
girly
going to
mode.
start talking about styles because
Yeah.
you do have drip.
But so I gave up dancing and my dad took me down to Sports Direct and let me pick a pair of football boots.
That's where I'd get my boot.
Yeah,
I used to get my
black
boots
and
at Sports
gold
Direct.
Sondico boots I got. They were my favourite things ever, and I get the football to match them. I mean, there I was, my wee ginger hair, my specs, my football boots, pure bully victim. I asked for it.
Do you think that there's like a kind of stigma around how girls should dress to these raves? A wee bit?
Oh God, a lot of sheen in it. A lot of sheen.
What
But,
would be, if you were to advise, not that you tell people how to dress, but from being at these raves, what do you think is the best thing that people should wear?
Do not wear an underwired bra, because that's just going to get uncomfortable. Comfort is key. Comfort is key. Like, I don't think it's really about how you look. The room's dark anyway, isn't it? So what does it really matter? But I know people like to obviously put on a nice wee outfit and feel nice, but comfort 100%. Good pair of trainers, comfy wee outfit.
Air Maxes.
Yeah, well, I've always got my Jordans on, or my Doc Martens. But yeah, comfort is key, definitely.
I like
Something
that.
baggy, something you can sweat in, something's got a bit of air about it. And then always take something fleecy and put it in the coat check, because you're always going to be cold when you
Smart.
come out, you're soaking in sweat. But when I first started going to raves, I would always make a wee bit of an effort with how I dressed, and there was times I didn't have outfits and I'd wrap myself up in black duct tape. I mean, I could just get home and cut the outfit off, but then now it's just always a baggy t-shirt and a pair of shorts. Yeah.
Wait, explain that a bit, what do you mean?
Literally, I would get like a roll of tape, like black masking tape, and just put it round me as a dress from here to here with my Doc Martens. I've got pictures.
Mad.
Yeah, and then I could get home and I'd be sweaty, so I would just take the scissors and just cut it off. Don't need to wash an outfit, you know what I mean?
There's a wee tips and tricks for you. if
And
you're
then you've
looking
got
for
that
a rave outfit.
industrial look if that's what you're going for.
Well, we talked about people getting into DJing.
Yep.
Is that maybe something that people would see from you? Have you ever been interested in getting behind the decks?
It looks very, very overwhelming looking at the decks. I think I'd be quite overstimulated looking at that. I don't particularly even want to, I don't know how to turn on a set of decks, and you think I would, considering I sit with Jez and Jod every day, but it's not something that I want to know how to do. But I think if I had to learn how to do it, then I would definitely have the right platform.
100%.
I don't think it would take me very long
To get in about
Yeah,
it.
definitely not, because I don't know what name I would go with.
I was thinking DJ SG. I think that's got to be like.
Well, the boys, they all call me the party mad bit. So I'd maybe go with mad bit,
Mad bit.
DJ mad bit,
MB.
or party girl.
Yeah, party girls.
Party girl, just put PRTY girls, because Charlie XCX, she
but
does
PRTY GRL.
yeah, just,
Since we're just
take
taking-
letters
take
out
it
it, but
the
then a
vowels.
lot of people do that as well, don't they? Or they
True.
add numbers and things with slashes through them. Party girl will be my name, but I don't think it's anything I'm looking to dabble in right now. I'll stick to my TikToks.
Am I wrong in presuming that maybe that's something that PRTY are getting involved in? Teaching people? Maybe a PRTY
yeah, that's
DJ
something
school?
that we're cooking in the kitchen at the moment. So that'll be coming up in the new year, and it'll be by the two house DJs themselves, Jezza and Jod. So we've been working with booklets and presentations and stuff like
I
that.
can't remember when I heard it a few months ago though, when I was like keeping it in my bank. I was like,
Yeah.
That's a
That'll
good one
that'll
too.
come to fruition soon.
because I think just with you guys doing it, it's definitely inspired a lot of young people to get into it.
Yeah.
And although people do try and, it's like a kind of joke that we've got too much DJs, I don't think there's any enough of anything.
It is very
Because-
oversaturated now. Everybody is trying to be a DJ.
Do you feel that? Do you think
Oh,
you can?
what? Everybody's trying to be
It's
a
the
DJ.
new barber.
Innit? So in my personal TikTok message requests, it's can you send this mix over? Can you send this mix over? When can
really?
I get a gig? When
Oh.
can I get a gig? Oh, what about 30 a day? And he's wanting me to listen to your mix. I'm 30 grand now.
What's your favourite PRTY garment? Because you've got a lot of clothes.
Oh,
Would you call it merch or how would you? What would you
merch.
say it's
Yeah,
merch?
yeah. But we want to kind of go away from the merch and start getting into actual streetwear so that it's day to day
Oh really?
things that people are wearing. Yeah, so we're
Some
going to.
PRTY cargos.
That's going to evolve. Stay tuned for that. That one's
There we go.
that's going to evolve very soon. But merch wise, I don't know. I'm a fan of the jerseys. I do love the jerseys.
The one that I seen, someone's been at Italy top.
Yeah.
Wow.
That'll be out soon. That's in January. We've got
That's-
that one coming out. Because obviously Jezza is Italian, so we had to do that for him.
I
didn't
will
we?
be defo
Yeah.
copping that. That's an
Yeah.
absolute screamer when I
I
see
like
that.
the
I was like,
jerseys, but then we've also got all the wee girls' crop tops, so they're good to fling on. I love layering things, so they're good to put on just under or over other tops.
wow. Even the numbers in the back, it looks so. It has such a retro
Yeah,
look
no,
to it.
I love
It's
a wee
class.
jersey.
Do you have any inspirations for your interview? Is there anyone that did interviewing before you or that you maybe look into in their kind of style, or do you go?
Well,
to
I
your
love
own
the
route?
stuff that Finlay does for Restocked. I love the stuff
Hero.
that he does. Yeah, love him, honestly. What a nice boy.
He's here today, no?
Yeah, he's here today. I don't know, he'll be floating about somewhere, but love what Finlay does. And like I was saying earlier, Amelia for Chicken Shop Dates. So when I seen her and she was doing all the stuff with the rappers and that, I was like, I can so do stuff like that with DJs. Do you know what I mean? I remember my first interview I done was with Isaiah, and it was his All Night Long in Glasgow, and oh my god, I was so nervous.
Really?
I was so nervous. I was like, how is this going to go down? And especially my crowd stuff, kicking about with the mic at first, I was like, I don't think I've got this in me. But then again, you die if you do, you die if you don't. I was like, you just have to get it done. And now I'm sound, I can just chat away. But yeah, Chicken Shop Dates and Finlay for Restocked, if you combine the two of them, it was definitely Amelia that inspired me, but Finlay with the Rave stuff, when I seen her views and that going up, I was like, I need to get about this.
And then what about for you? What have we got coming 2025? Anything you're going to try and get involved in anymore?
Besides getting more famous, I don't know, probably I would like to do more podcasts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that I should maybe do my own. I don't think I really want to do that now, but I want to eventually bring out a book.
Man.
That's what I'd like to do. But I've got a journal. I write my journal every single day, so I'd like to accumulate them all over time and have that come into a book at some point. But yeah, 2025 we're just going to be cracking on.
That's
with
class. You made me
partying
think
and
you
stuff.
could do a PRTY podcast.
That's
with
what
you
I'm
know,
saying, and get
and
all
you
the
just
boys
get
at
all
the
the
table.
DJs on every
Yeah.
week. Because there's so
It's
many
even
people
just us sitting at the table.
just talking about how
Yeah,
you do
because the
it.
stuff that we sit in and talk about in HQ, we're like, why is if we not got a camera in here, like recording us all times? And then we would obviously probably need to cut a lot out, but
You still have it there.
yeah, 70% is good.
Well, SJ, it has been an absolute
Yeah,
pleasure to have you on. If the people are wanting to find you, where's the @? Where are we going to?
Socials.ceo on Instagram and Skye Jaime Louise on TikTok, or party_events. Party girl, you'll find me there.
And a bit of a, if you're pre-guessing what you would say after tonight, how do you think tonight went? How was all the events that you've seen?
Oh, I would say it's a movie, but that's a bit cliche, isn't it? But yeah, we made history. Never been done before, and it'll be bigger and better next time.
Too right. Well, we'll see you next week. God bless.
Over and out.
I know why I did that. Take that out.
Just ride with it, like, go and get live with it. Niggas don't like me cause I'm nice with it. And the girl gets hyped to it, neck deep in when I'm